Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Tracking some storms up in the mountains with our Toyota Tower Cam network, and here we look at the view from the Red Lion Hotel looking towards the northeast. You can see some of the clouds up here, some of the storms that have been building over the mountains. Probably not going to make it into the Boise area, but we have to keep a close eye on, and some places of the valley may see a brief shower or storm or some outflow wind that might come breezing out of that storm system for a while. 93 degrees still. It's hot outside. Sunset will be before 9 o'clock tonight. 88 in Twin Falls today. These are high temperatures so far. 79 in Haley. It did touch 95 for Boise, so 92 yesterday. 3 degrees hotter today. Could be a couple of degrees hotter over the next couple of days as well. Still, you see that pink region up in there. That's 100 degrees, not far from the Pendleton area. And you look here in the wider view and you see 102 in the Yakima Valley as well. So hundreds in this entire region. Much cooler to the east. This is the way it's been. That heat's been hanging on, and that's what's allowing the fires. When it's hotter, they produce more smoke because the fires will grow more in the afternoon. There's several fires up here in southwest Canada that are continuing to grow, also in Oregon. We've got fires in central Idaho that don't seem to be growing quite as much. It is the smoke up here that's been creating an issue, and also the smoke along the Salmon River that's been draining into the McCall area. In fact, poor visibility in McCall through most of the day. Look how murky the sky looks. You could barely see across the lake this morning. Air quality indices up in the red category, now in orange, but getting close to the red category again. You can see this is not cloud cover, folks. This is just that murky sky from the smoke, and so the smoke has increased in the McCall area. So it'll be varying amounts of smoke off and on, but I think we could be clearing it out on Sunday as a cold front comes through. Let's hope for the best as westerly winds start to kick in, cool things down, and it could get real nice if we can get that blue sky to come back and temperatures in the 70s at the beginning of next week. That could be pretty amazing. 39 this morning at Vedfish Lake, but look at this view across the lake into the Sawtooth, and just look how poor it is here. 4 o'clock this afternoon, you could barely see the mountains across the way. We push ahead to 6:05, and it hasn't changed all that much. The temperature's near 80, just a little bit more smoke there in those central mountains today. So there's some storms northeast of McCall here, and then you see a couple of storms over the Sun Valley area. Nothing in the Treasure Valley. Storms over the Owyhee Mountains, not really being able to make it into the Treasure Valley. Here's a visible satellite view. A little easier to see that cloud cover spreading in from the south. So you live in Murphy and Grandview. Well, not as much cloud cover in Grandview, but Murphy and Melba and Homedale, a cloudy sky with that smoke, and this cloud cover will continue to move to the north and weaken, but there will be mostly cloudy skies heading up even towards Weiser and Ontario here in a little while, and that cloud cover may just break up as it moves on. And these storms to the north are trying to move down towards Pine and Featherville, or the mountains nearby. They may hang on for a little while. You can see those storms here in Elmore County. Storms are weakening north of the Stanley area, heading out towards Sunbeam, and south of the Magic Valley, some pretty strong storms developing near the Nevada border. Red flag warnings in effect as well. This is through the rest of tonight because of the lightning. There could be some new fire starts and poor air quality that we've been talking about, not only for the Magic Valley, but northern Idaho, Washington. This map has not changed in some time, and here's all of your lightning, possibly creating new fires to add more smoke to the air. Let's hope for the best here. Tomorrow in the morning, you don't see much. In the afternoon, more storms start to flare up. 1 or 2 may drift into the Treasure Valley tomorrow night. That's a possibility, and this is Friday night right here we're talking about. And then as we go into Saturday, you don't see as much in the afternoon, but still we could see that flare up of a stray storm, especially in the east central mountains around Stanley, Sun Valley. The mountains nearby may have those storms if you're camping. So a little hotter still tomorrow. 95 today, 96 or 97 tomorrow. I've got mostly sunny, but we'll have that haze and smoke. It will get hotter during the day. Some late day storms popping up mostly in the mountains. Not a big change. It's just turning the temperature up a couple more degrees here. Isolated storms are possible tomorrow afternoon, even around the McCall area. 100 degrees around Riggins, and along the Salmon River we still have some fires burning. That heat is causing an issue as the fires may start to flare up a little bit more. Better chance for stormy conditions in the higher elevations between Stanley and Sun Valley. So here's my Magic Valley forecast for tomorrow. Near 90, the storm staying in the higher elevations to the south. My extended forecast coming up for tomorrow, 96 degrees. And again, the smoke during the morning hours, I think that smoke is going to cause an issue the way it has been, but it tends to thin out later in the day, and it will become partly cloudy during the afternoon. We could get a little bit of a breeze a little bit later on, but as we go towards the weekend, as I mentioned, Saturday, the hottest day at 97. But Sunday, a cold front comes through. It'll get breezy towards the evening, breezy and cooler. Look at that, 83 degrees on Monday and on Tuesday. And then 85, low temperatures dropping into the upper 50s. Could be some very pleasant weather coming in on Wednesday and Thursday. And the shift of the wind to the west actually may help us clear some of the smoke out. I haven't seen the huge flare-ups of the smoke and those fires in Oregon. It may still be there. I think a lot of the smoke is coming from due north from the Salmon River and from also up in southwest Canada. If we can get this westerly breeze and then we cool things down, the fire activity produces less smoke, and we push it more to the east, much of southern Idaho may start to clear out a bit.
I know we're still a ways out, probably about 10, 11 days to the eclipse.
I saw a storm system starting to drop into the Pacific Northwest on Sunday, into the Washington area. It could affect with some cloud cover down towards Oregon. We're going to have to see if it makes it into Idaho. I'm going to be keeping an eye on that and keeping you updated all next week. That's what we'll be talking about.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Folks,